In this video, I'm going to go through 3 pretty much full sketchbooks that I worked on during the month of April in 2024. I challenged myself to fill all 3 books, which didn't quite happen, but I think I achieved the goal in that I drew a lot of drawings I don't really like, but I finished just a ton of little drawings and experimented with some things that I don't usually. So I'm probably not going to talk about all of them, but I will say, maybe what the inspiration was or the materials used. Starting out with the larger book, which I started, I guess, on March 9th, and I only filled in probably 3 pages of the whole thing and left it, which was sort of a theme for each book. The first page is all colored pencil. I wanted to make something really bright and colorful because that scares me for some reason. And then the next page, or pages, I also used colored pencil, and I really liked the way it kind of imprinted on the next page, which is why there's nothing really drawn on it, but in person you can kind of see how it all rubbed off. All of these little drawings in here, I'm not a huge fan of, but that's okay. This is a plan for a larger painting I'm working on that is still very much in progress. And now I think this is where April sort of picks up. I was drawing a lot of shapes and patterns and little things that I found around my room. My friend Rev, who gave me the orange sketchbook, and I had a little sketching date, and we both drew the sign to this grocery store from inside of a restaurant. So that's what this drawing is. I'd like to do more realistic drawings to kind of test myself and test some of my technical skills, which after doing a couple technical drawings here seem to be needing a lot of work. So that is something I definitely want to do. I was kind of trying to do what a lot of the sketchbook girls on TikTok or on YouTube do, kind of in their style a little bit. And I really like this page, but I just don't know that it's necessarily for me. I think this is one of my favorite pages. It was just the packaging from a container of lead and some patterns that I made. This page, I didn't put anything on that paper, or the left side of this one is also not the best, but that's okay, a little bit unfinished. This is sort of a make-believe dinner plate, or 2 dinner plates. It has a lot of foods that I don't think people would want to eat together. Weirdly, this drawing with the bottle and the lettuce circles is also one of my favorites in the sketchbook. I don't know why, I just really like it. It's very simple. So in some cut paper, there's pictures of this one, or a scan of this one, on my Instagram too, if you want to see more details. A lot of these, like this really colorful one, I made on my break at work, and I was just kind of feeling a little bit brain dead. Drew that. I really like this pink and blue one. I want to try using some more colored pens more because I like how these go together, the pink and the blue. Now, part of the pink bled through onto this other page, and I tried to kind of play off of it, and I added some colored pencil and some collaged pieces and drew over it as well. This one with the fork and spoon is kind of a throwaway. I think, again, I was on my break at work, just opened my sketchbook. I probably just should not sketch during my breaks because I don't like any of the ones that I made, but whatever. This is a little collage I made from scraps in my desk. And again, some cut paper and collage from other things in my desk. Got a lot of scraps of handmade paper and drawings that I've cut up. And it's all stitched together. This page, I tried to make it kind of an all-over color pattern, and then the other page is a collage that is sewn together, cut up, and then just stitched back together. It's got some old drawings, cyanotypes, scraps from paper that I cut, handmade paper. In the back is a monoprint test. And then on the last day of the month, I tried to do 50 pages, which was me biting off way more than I could chew. This page was some of the ingredients and the final product of my lunch that I made that day. And then these are some Ladybug Army. Onto the two smaller sketchbooks now as well. I think this first drawing was very Pinterest inspired, and then the one after, if I had to erase one from existence, would probably be that one with the pink animals. I didn't use any reference pictures. It kind of just freaks me out a little bit, but I do like this pencil drawing on the page after. It's kind of an old little cell phone and some patterns around it. I would say generally in this smaller sketchbook, it has a lot more collaged pages or just drawings I've done on different paper that have been glued in. Little head figure drawings, which was so scary because I don't think I ever really even learned how to do figure drawing properly, and it's something that I'm a little bit insecure about, honestly, and I would also like to get better at. But I also kind of want to do more little character drawings because those are fun, and I used to do them a lot when I was younger, and it's just sort of fun to draw a little person and make up an outfit for them or little scene around them, their belongings. I would say I painted more in this book as well because the paper is a lot nicer and could sustain getting wet from the gouache or watercolor or ink that I was using. And then I was going to glue something kind of metallic into these gold rings because I wanted it to look like a little makeup compact or something, like a little mirror. Tried to draw myself, which was also really scary, and my nose is very, very small. And then this orange book did have a lot of pages left at the end, which hopefully I'll fill, but maybe not quite yet. Thank you so much for tuning in to my first little video here. It's not the most professional, but that's okay. All of my social media and my Etsy shop, I'm gonna put a link for down below, so thank you.